Hello everybody and welcome to the table. So today I have to admit something. I love me some Kickstarter knives. And so I love the idea with Kickstarter. It gives a small company a chance to crowdfund and create something that otherwise would not exist. And so that's where this knife comes from. So this knife right here is from Spec. That is their logo right there. And this one is called the Featherlite. So we can see the box right here, premium mini pocket knife. This is essentially meant to be a keychain knife. So it's very small in hand, really cool Wharncliffe blade though. We can see the Spec logo on the knife. And this particular one I picked up is orange G10. They had a few different color options on the Kickstarter page, but I love supporting things like this just to get them in hand, see how they are, especially the budgety stuff, because some stuff you can tell it's going to be junk right out the gate, and some stuff you're kind of unsure about. And so with Spec here, this is actually a pretty decent little knife, really nice little blade shape, and it's something, again, you stick on your keychain and you kind of forget about it, you don't worry about it. And so we'll do some real quick comparisons, but the actual quality of the knife as well is actually really nice for what it is. So we have the orange G10 Wharncliffe blade. This is a D2 steel blade, and again, for a budget knife, that's perfectly acceptable. We have a liner lock mechanism in there, and you can see there's easy access to the liner on the knife, and it does run on bearings. So this tiny little blade right here, running on bearings, it's really fun just to flick it open and play with the action. Very cool design. Again, for such a pocketable, small knife, they did a lot right here. But let's go ahead and show you how small this knife actually is. So in terms of overall length, we have exactly 2 inches of blade length here. And our overall length, including that little keychain holder, is coming in right at 5 inches. So 5 inches long, 2-inch blade. I think that's a pretty good size for something, again, you would carry on your keychain, because it's also very lightweight. And so let's go ahead and weigh it. I think it weighs around an ounce. Yeah, exactly, right on my scale. 1 ounce on your keychain is not something you're going to conceivably notice. So it's going to be something that you could totally keep with you all the time. And so for some quick size comparisons, I do have some other keychain knives that I do and have carried on a daily basis. One of them being this is just your basic Victorinox Swiss Army knife. This is the classic model. So let's just pull out the blade right there and you can see a size comparison. But we also have this knife I carry 6-7 days a week. It's always on my keychain. This right here is the Spyderco Jester. So very similar size to like their Man-Bug, Ladybug series of knives, but you can see the size comparison there. And again, on a daily basis, I always have one of these, and I always have this one with me. And so this is a similar knife in a similar vein, very easy to carry. We can see it has a very easy to access keychain / lanyard hole there. And you can see how it's kind of curved inward, so you could, in a pinch, use this as a flathead. You could use it to pry things. It's just a very unique tool on the end of it, kind of nice for features. And one thing that we don't have by default on this knife, it does not have a pocket clip, because of course it's a very small keychain style knife. But on the Kickstarter, one of their upgrade options was the titanium pocket clip. So why not spend a couple extra bucks and get that and see how this works. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box and check it out. There we go. So we have right here, there is the Torx bit to install it, a couple of screws, and the clip itself. So let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. So we can go ahead and install this real quick. It's going to be a single position pocket clip only. So this is going to be, I guess, your right-hand side carry if you choose to install this. And it's kind of cool to see a titanium pocket clip on what is essentially a very budgety knife. There we go, nice and tight. Here we have our titanium pocket clip. So time will tell to see if it's more useful with or without the pocket clip, but I suppose if you wanted to keep this like on your fifth pocket on your jeans, the pocket clip could make it more viable for that purpose. And so it does kind of add a nice little look to the knife. So I don't regret buying it. That's pretty kind of a cool little upgrade there. And now we have a nice little Torx tool as well. So I'm going to assume this is a T6. Let's go ahead and verify. Yeah, so this is a T6 Torx bit. And so we have the tool included, an extra screw in case I suppose if I lose one, but that's a nice add-on there. But overall, pretty cool design, very nice, easy to use keychain knife. I am in no way affiliated with this company, Peak Spec or whatnot, but I have purchased their stuff on Kickstarter before. And again, I like investing in these small companies when they bring cool stuff to the market. I enjoy that. I enjoy sharing these things with you. If I can, I'll drop a link to it. I don't know if they're still doing orders for this knife or not, but it's definitely a cool little design, and it might be just right for you as a nice little utility blade to keep on your keychain with you whenever you're out and about. So hope you enjoyed watching this short one. Just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions on this really cool little keychain knife. If you have any questions, drop a comment below, of course, and I hope you all have a nice day. See you later.